Bonjour, bienvenue, hello, and welcome to the beautiful Antigonish Arena here in Antigonish, Nova Scotia. My name is Michael Petter. This is Petter Sports and Streaming on Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. And this evening we have for you the home opener for the 2023-24 Northern Subway Selects of the Maritime Major Female Hockey League. The Selects, the defending league champions, the defending provincial champions, the defending Atlantic champions from last season. And so they are carrying defense of all of those titles into this season. And it began a few weeks ago, but the home portion of their schedule begins tonight. And while they're not in their normal home, this is a home game, as Antigonish is well a part of the Northern Subway Selects catchment area. In fact, several of the players come from the Antigonish area, and we'll highlight some of those players throughout the course of this evening. Their opponents for this evening's game were the hosts of the Atlantic Championships last season, the Cape Breton Lynx, and the Lynx were loaded up for that hosting duty. And that is going to be one of the keys to the game that we're going to talk about here in just a moment. The difference between these two teams to this point in the season. And let's get right into that. The keys to the game. Key number one is one of these teams is in a reloading situation while the other team is in a rebuild. For the Northern Subway Selects, they have shown in their first 7 games of the regular season that they are once again a force to be reckoned with this year. 6 victories, no losses, just a single tie to the Greenfoot Capitals, who play out of Halifax, the only blemish on their record. The Northern Subway Selects, a garish, outlandish, better than 7 goals scored per game so far this season. Their goals against 1.0. They've played 7 games, they've given up 7 goals. This is a team that finds a way every year to somehow reload and continue to be as strong as it had been in the previous year. This past season, 11 players from last year's selects aged out. But the team not showing any signs of slowing down here this season, as they hope to make it once again to another SO Cup. This year it would be in Vernon, British Columbia. For the Lynx, unfortunately, the news not quite as positive, as they are in more of a rebuilding mode right now. 2 wins out of their first 8 games to go with 5 losses in regulation and a single overtime loss. So that record of 2-5-1 gives them 5 points on the season, putting them in 6th place overall so far in the Maritime Major Female Hockey League. They've scored less than 2 goals per game so far, with 15 goals in 8 games. They've, however, only given up just over 3.5 goals per game. So the Lynx have been good on the defensive side of the puck. Unfortunately for them, they've had some trouble finding the back of the net themselves. So that is the first key to this game. One of these teams is in a rebuild. The other team very much has just reloaded. The second key to this game is going to be the fact that for these Antigonish players, this is, at this level, a relatively rare chance to play on home ice. And unfortunately, I thought I had, but don't actually have it in front of me here, the list of the various hometowns for the players. But I know that for some of these players, this is a chance to play on home ice. The Selects normally play most of their games out of Pictou County. Their home rink is the Hector Arena in Pictou. There are some issues with the ice being ready at Hector, as I understand it, which is why this game got moved here. Also, part of the consideration is the fact that both of these teams will be missing at least a few players for the Atlantic Challenge Cup coming up this weekend in Moncton. So the decision was made to move the games from this coming weekend to tonight and next Wednesday night. The game next Wednesday will be in Port Hood, which will be a home game for the Cape Breton Lynx. And when these teams meet later in the season, as each opponent plays everybody else in the league 4 times, the original schedule had both games this coming weekend being in Pictou County, and then 2 games in Cape Breton a little later on. One of those 2 games in Cape Breton that weekend will be moved to Pictou County to give the Selects their second home game out of the 4 meetings between these 2 teams. We should mention that the Lynx are the visiting team. Visiting team is wearing the white jerseys for this game. So there you see the Lynx warming up. And as we pan a little bit over to our left, the Selects are in their home blue jerseys with the gold numbers on the back and the white trim. The third key to tonight's game, so the chance that some of these players get to play on home ice when they normally wouldn't, is our second key to the game. And our third key to this game is going to be the goaltending. We've talked about the fact that the Selects have given up just 1 goal per game so far this season. And for the Selects, it doesn't matter which goaltender is in there. Both goalies have a 1.0 goals against average. Georgia Burrows is slightly less than 1.0 because she's played 4 full games and then a bit of another one, whereas Madeline Kerr has played 2 full games and most of a third one. So Kerr with a goals against average of 1.20, Georgia Burrows with a goals against average of 0.89. Each of them has a shutout so far. Burrows with a .938 save percentage and Kerr with an .897 save percentage. For the Cape Breton Lynx, both of their goalies showing records of 1 and 3. The goals against average is very respectable. For Megan Muse, her goals against average is at 3.25 and a very good .902 save percentage. Elsa Cameron, in the meantime, has a goals against average of 4.09 and a save percentage of .815. As we get ready for the start of this Northern Subway Select home opener. Part of the reason they've played so many games prior to having this home opener, there was the showcase weekend down in Halifax a few weeks ago to kick off the season. Each team played 3 games there. The Selects then had a few road games, and we'll go into a little more detail on those here as they went to they kicked off the season in Prince Edward Island with a victory over the Western Wind. Then at the showcase weekend, they played 4 games rather. They played 4 games in 3 days. And then they made a trip to New Brunswick to take on the Fundy Kraken, winning those 2 games by a combined total of 29-2. So they are coming, and that is their most recent games. Those were just this past weekend. So they are coming off of a couple of very decisive victories. For the Cape Breton Lynx, looking at their schedule, what they've played of late, prior to the showcase weekend, they lost a pair of games at home against the Western Flames. Then at the showcase weekend, they got both of their victories, as well as a loss, or a pair of losses. And then this past weekend, they played a couple of home games against the Down East Auto Parts Stars out of Eastern Prince Edward Island, and lost both of those games. The first one on Saturday by a score of 6-0, and then Sunday's game was a 3-2 final. As we take a look, we can confirm now your starting goaltenders for this game. Madeline Kerr gets the start for the Selects. Ow! Sorry, just as we are underway here at Antigonish Arena. And we can tell you that along with Kerr at one end of the ice, at the other end of the ice it is Elsa Cameron getting the start. So Cameron and Kerr, your starters for this evening's game. Now I should point out that along with doing the play-by-play tonight, I am also having to work my own camera as I wasn't able to get another crew person down here to Antigonish with me this weekend. There's a shot, or this evening I should say, on a Wednesday night. As the shot was taken there, deflected up over the glass and out of play, we'll get our first stoppage, and we'll get our first line changes of the game as well. Face-off will be inside the Lynx zone. It'll be Vickers in to take the draw for the Lynx. Or my apologies, that's not Vickers, that's Marshall taking the draw, and it was Beaton taking the face-off for the Selects. Puck comes around the boards to the near side. Able to work it back down low was Glenn. Beaton now working on it down below the goal line. Glenn out there as well. Glenn will take it out from behind the net. Gets a shot away. Save made. Rebound is cleared as far as Briand. Briand not able to clear the zone. Now it'll come out. And backing up with it for the Selects is Ross. Ross plays it across down into the Lynx end. Puck is gathered up there by, I believe that's Fit. Sometimes it's a little hard to tell the yellow number, or that was not Fit, my apologies, that was McLean. With it now at the line, there's Boyle with a shot. That goes wide. Now trying to get it out from behind the net, but it ends up in the gear of Cameron, and she'll hang on for a face-off, and we'll get a stoppage with 1:22 gone here in period number 1. No shot clock on the scoreboard here at Antigonish Arena, so we won't be able to give you a running tally of the shots on goal. There is another shot from the stick of Carly Boyle, and the glove save made by Elsa Cameron. So we'll have to keep an ear open at the end of each period to see if Bill announces those shots on goal. As the Lynx center waved out of the face-off circle. Coming in to take the draw instead will be Ava Landry against Reese Murray. Puck goes in behind the net. We mentioned in the opening that the Selects, with 11 players who graduated out of the program last year, so a lot of new faces in the lineup. And while we did do a couple of exhibition games prior to the start of the regular season, still very much a learning curve for me at this point as to the new Selects lineup, and of course with the Lynx as well. Puck dumped in by Vickers. Back to get it there is Boyle. Boyle will play it around to the near side. It'll come up the wall. Ow! Jeepers. And I'm stuck right beside a great big support beam here too. That's twice now I've hit my head on it. I think I'm going to have to move things around a little bit here if I can figure out a way to do that. Let's see if we slide all of this. And then when I go to do that, I think I'll be all right. There's a chance, and Kerr had to be sharp. Now the puck will be cleared down the length of the ice as the Selects are killing a penalty here. I missed something somewhere along the way. Sorry, folks. Trying to get the penalty written down, and in order to do that, I have to stop holding the camera for a second. So my apologies here. All right. I can tell you the time of the penalty was 2:45. Still waiting to hear what the penalty was. And it's Ella Fitt in the so it was a head contact penalty. Now Now the Lynx look to clear the zone, but that'll get knocked down by Boyd as the Selects. One thing that has been a recurring theme for the Selects over the years is a very aggressive penalty kill. They will always work the whole 200 feet of the ice while they're on the kill. With the puck there is Ross. She plays it around to the far side. It'll get up as far as the line. That's held in at the point by McDonald. McDonald's shot goes wide. Comes back to the line again. McDonald now plays it over to the far side. There's a shot taken by Gabriel. And the save made again by Kerr. And she'll hang on for a face-off with just 8 seconds left in the penalty. And 15:53 to go here in the first period. Sorry, folks, I'm just trying to get the camera to sit a little bit better. It looks like it's a little, yeah, it's a little slanted at the moment. Hang on. There, hopefully that's a little better. I should be able to rid you all of motion sickness from the, unlike the first 4.5 minutes of this game. I do apologize for that. Puck comes back to the line, held in there by McClellan. McClellan able to keep it away from Glenn there momentarily, but then the Selects do get it, and out they come. Here's McLean with the puck. Hallie Rose McLean had it taken off of her stick over at the far wall. Lynx look to get back on it to clear the zone, but they can't, as Beaton will send it back in deep. Okay, that didn't help there. There's another chance and a save made by Cameron, and she'll hang on for a face-off. 5:09 gone here in the first period. All right, that part looks right. Okay. Face-off will be inside the Lynx end. Draw one by Kate Breton, but not able to clear the zone with it. Now they'll get it to the line. It's off the foot of Fit. Finally, Marshall able to get the puck out to center. She plays it off the boards and down the ice it goes. Hustling to get on it there was Boyle. And it won't matter because it'll be an icing call against the Lynx here with 5:26 gone in the first period. So as we mentioned, these teams will meet again next Wednesday. And that will be in Port Hood. That will be a Lynx home game, so we will not have it here on Petter Sports and Streaming. We will have all of the Selects home games throughout the regular season, as we have for the past several years now. Puck cleared down the length of the ice. That may be another icing, and it will be, with 5:45 now gone here in the first period. Face-off will be to the left of goaltender Elsa Cameron. Dwaron to take the draw against Marshall. Marshall won it down into the corner. Puck played back to the corner again. It'll be picked up by the Lynx. Didn't quite catch the number. It was, I believe that was Olivia McDonald who got it ahead to Marshall. Marshall cleared it out to center, but the Selects pick up there and turn it right back up the other way. LeBlanc played it ahead. It's turned over at the blue line. Now coming out is Marshall. She'll just gain the red line and dump the puck in. Selects quickly pick up. Dwaron goes to play it. A quick pass off of the wall, but not expecting it was, I believe that was Glenn. And it was turned over momentarily to Connors, but the Selects are able to win it back. Now here's Vickers with the puck. Vickers working her way down. Has it knocked off her stick. And the Selects will pick up. Look to clear the zone. They do get the puck out of the zone, but Vickers able to create the turnover. She'll bring it right back into the Northern Select end. Vickers takes a bump along the wall. Gets the puck towards the front of the net. It'll be cleared away by LeBlanc. Following up on the play is Chisholm Beaton. She gets a backhander off, and that's blocked with all the traffic in front. Now getting on the puck. That is, I want to say that's Lexi McIntyre. Gets the packs across to Glenn. Glenn with a shot. That goes just up over the crossbar into the end glass. Now held in at the line by Beaton, trying to work it back down low, but the puck comes out to center. Beaton gets it back again, dumps it right back in. McLean will go after it, but getting there first for the Lynx is Gabriel. Gabriel able to get it out to center. Vickers picks up there. She'll dump the puck in and head off for a change, while heading back to get the puck there is Rianne Jean. Jean gets the pass ahead, poked out to center by Glenn, but then it's an attempted dump back in by the captain of the Lynx, that being Olivia McDonald, but McDonald ended up putting it into the select bench instead, so we'll get a stoppage with 12:22 left to go here in the first period. Face off just outside the Northern Select blue line. Puck comes back to Landry. That's not Landry, my apologies. That's Danny Rose McInnes. McInnes, number 2 and AP call-up for tonight's game, as the Lynx are without a couple of players. Selects have had the same lineup for this, their all eight of their games to this point in the regular season. The only difference has been which goaltender has played on any given night. Brian gets the puck ahead, and that is, I believe, Cremo with the shot. The save made, not realizing the puck was beside her, was Kerr. She thought she had it under her control, but the puck was there. It gets cleared away from danger. Now going after it down low is Paul. Paul sends it behind the net. The first one on it there will be Boyle. Boyle able to get it ahead, and out come the Selects. Working her way forward with the puck is Murray. Murray dumps it in deep into the Cape Breton zone. Selects get the pressure on as we near 9 minutes gone in the first period. 4 players battling in the corner, trying to get the puck free. It comes out with the Selects, but then it is turned over and played off the glass and down the ice. Hustling back to get on the puck is Boyle. She'll take it behind her own net, being watched there by Connors. Boyle played it up the boards to McDonald, that being Maya McDonald. Puck is turned over. There's a shot, and Kerr able to make the save and hang on for the faceoff with 9:18 gone in period number 1. Still looking for the first goal of this game here tonight at Antigonish Arena. We normally try to be a little bit interactive with our broadcasts here on Petter Sports and Streaming Services. Tonight it might be a little bit more challenging, as I'm not in my usual spot, so I don't have things laid out quite the way I normally like them to be. But I will try to keep an eye on Facebook and X, what we used to call Twitter. Here's a chance coming in for Boyd. Boyd gets hauled down. That's going to be a penalty against the Lynx as soon as they touch the puck, and it's going to be McInnes going off for hooking. As great hustle there by Lacey Boyd to draw the penalty and give the Selects their first power play of the night here at 9:45 of period number 1. So I just got to get this written into my sheet here. 10:15 on the clock still. There we go. Hooking is the call. All right. So the Selects go to work on their first power play of the evening. And as you would expect from a team that has been a offensive power in the league so far this season, they have done well with the power play. I can't get their exact percentage, but I can tell you that they have scored 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 power play goals in their first 7 games of the season. So they're averaging better than, or just a hair under, I should say, 2 power play goals per game. And when you give a power play this potent opportunities, it will take advantage. There's Boyd with, or LeBlanc rather, with a shot. That gets steered away. 1 minute left to go in the power play. Trying to find the puck in her feet there was Williams. She wasn't able to. The Lynx are able to find it, and they will launch it down the length of the ice. Hustling back to get on the puck there is LeBlanc. LeBlanc will play it ahead to Glenn. Glenn gets it forward to McLean. McLean able to play it over to Beaton. Beaton gives back to McLean. McLean gets bumped off the puck, but able to hold it onside with good hustle there was Boyle. Now Boyle gets the puck back again, comes to the middle of the ice, fires a shot, it gets all the way through, save made, rebound, second chance save, another chance, and that third one is deflected before it gets to the net and gets steered wide. Now the puck is able to work past Boyle and down the length of the ice. 12 seconds left to go in the power play for the Selects, and Vickers working down in the select zone. She gets tied up into the boards by Beaton, and that will do it for the penalty. Good job there by Vickers at the end of the power play. Now the Selects will be shorthanded for the second time, as I think it was Hallie Rose McLean getting her stick into the midsection of one of the Lynx players. So it will be a hooking penalty with 8:06 left to go here in the first period. So both teams 0 for 1 with the power play. And now the Lynx will get their second chance with 8:06 to go. Pass across is broken up. Here comes a chance. Coming out shorthanded is Dwarin. Here comes Dwarin working her way in. Dwarin with a shot. And a big save made there by Cameron. And now the Select steal the puck again. LeBlanc able to push it forward, and Dwarin will go chasing after it, but getting there first is the captain, Olivia McDonald. McDonald coming out from behind her own net. She'll play it across for Gabriel. Gabriel gets it to the near side for Paul. Paul gets it forward to Cremo. Cremo has it knocked off her stick, though, and the Selects are able to once again send the puck launched down the other end of the ice. 1:14 and counting left to go in the power play. Pass ahead to Cremo. She'll get it up to Landry. Ava Landry now takes a pass back again. Puck played to the line for Chisholm Beaton. She's not able to hold it onside. And coming the other way with the puck is Beaton. Jenna Beaton gets a shot away. And Cameron makes the save and hangs on for a face-off. 51 seconds left in the penalty. 6:57 left to go here in the first period. Face-off will remain inside the Cape Breton zone, despite the fact that the Cape Breton Lynx are on the power play. As we talked about how the Selects love to be aggressive on the penalty kill, they will work the 200 feet of the ice, and they'll make the power play unit they're working against have to use the whole 200 feet of the ice to try and get a goal. Here's McClellan with the puck now. Bria McClellan coming in, drops it off for Landry. There's a shot, steered aside by Kerr. That drew a bit of a reaction from the crowd, as it looked like Kerr was kind of off to the side in her crease, but was able to make the save. 20 seconds left in the penalty. That pass nearly intercepted there by Morrow. She did get a piece of it at least. Now it'll be picked up by Cremo. She'll play it across to the far side for, I believe that's Marshall. Cremo following up, gets the puck and fires a shot. Kerr makes the save with 2 seconds left in the penalty and 6:07 remaining on the clock here in the first period of play between the Northern Subway Selects and the Cape Breton Lynx. Only game on the schedule tonight in the Maritime Major Female Hockey League, so no out-of-town scoreboard to worry about. As the puck is taken in behind the net, we're back to 5-on-5. Cremo with it. Cremo gets it up the wall. There's a shot from the line by McDonald. The puck was blocked, but it ended up being cleared right onto the stick of Lawand. Lawand couldn't get a shot onto the target, though, as her shot was also blocked. And now puck is worked to the line and out. Battle right in front of the Selects bench, which, as you can see, is right in front of our broadcast position here at Antigonish Arena. And that is going to be, no, it's not too many players on the ice. I thought for sure that was going to be too many players on the ice there, as that puck hit a skate as they were making a change, and it looked like they had not quite finished getting the change done. But play able to go on here with just over 5 minutes left to go in the first period. Still looking for the first goal of the game. LeBlanc works it down the wall for Doiron. Doiron leaves it in the corner. Doiron gets it back again from Boyd. Now Doiron looking to go short side. She scores! Kendall Doiron with the first goal of the game. And the Selects lead it 1-0. For Doiron, that will be her 15th goal. Yes, you heard that right. 15th goal and 21st point in this, her 8th game of the season. 15 goals in this, her 8th game. Brooke Williams gets an assist on the goal. I thought perhaps Lacey Boyd would get an assist as well, but here's Williams with the puck now, gets it over to Boyd. There's a shot that goes just wide. Maybe getting a piece of it with her arm there was Cameron. Couldn't tell for sure. 15:02 the time of the goal for those who care about such things. So again, Kendall Doiron, 15th goal, 21st point of the season. And the goal coming with an assist to Brooke Williams at 15:02. Played off the wall there by Glenn, but not able to get it past the Lynx player. The jersey tucked way in at the back, so I couldn't tell who it was. I see now that it was the captain, McDonald. Ross taking it behind the net, plays it around to the far side. Now the Selects will come out. Here's Ailey Glenn with the puck. Glenn working her way in. Glenn tried to make a pass. That gets broken up by Ellsworth. And Ellsworth gives the puck to Cremo, who comes out, working her way down the ice. Cremo cutting through the middle. Drops it off. Bit of a miscommunication there. Cremo has to go back and chase it down herself. Tries to get it back down low, but that's intercepted. And the Selects are able to work it out with 3:15 to go in the first period, excuse me. Now with the puck is Morrow. Here comes Morrow working her way down the left wing. Has the puck knocked off her stick with a nice play by McInnes. And it's sent back down. And I seem to remember McInnes, Danny Rose McInnes, excuse me. Danny Ray McInnes. I can't even read my own writing. Because I seem to remember making the comment when I saw her play at a different level a couple of years ago, commenting about a defender wearing number 2 from Cape Breton with the last name McInnes. And I remember being told that there was no relation to that slightly more famous McInnes who wore number 2 and came from Cape Breton. There's a play back to the line. There's Cremo with a shot and a nice kick save made by Kerr. Puck goes around behind the net. It'll be picked up there by Fitt. Fitt gets it ahead and now played forward for Williams. Williams will get the pass across to Doiron. Here comes Doiron. Doiron with a shot and the save made. And hanging on for a face-off is Cameron with 149 left to go here in the first period. Selects leading at 1-0 here in the late stages of the first period. If you're just tuning in, Kendall Doiron with her 15th goal of the season. For some players, that's a pretty good year. For Doiron, that's the month of September and now into October by a few days. She is having an incredible start to her season. Here's Glenn with the puck. Glenn sending it towards the net. That goes off the skate of the defender, McInnes. Now thrown towards the front by McDonald, that being Emerson McDonald. There's 3 McDonalds in this game. There's Olivia McDonald, the captain of the Lynx, who is a defender. There's Emerson McDonald and Maya McDonald, both forwards for the Selects. With the puck right now is Morrow, but able to come back and separate Morrow from the puck was McClellan. Played around to the far side. It'll be picked up there by Gabriel. Gabriel tried to clear it. That went off of Morrow. And now picking up the puck that's Maya McDonald there. She gets taken down. McDonald back to her feet. She ends up overskating the puck. At least I think is that 10 or is that 16? The way the jerseys tuck in, that is 10 because there's 16 with the puck there. Playing it across, that was Karis Ross. Now pass ahead for Dwaron. Dwaron in behind the defense, but she was also over the blue line just a fraction of a step too early. And so that's going to be an offside against the Selects with 17.6 seconds left to go here in the first period. Nearly another brilliant scoring chance for the league's top scorer right now. She has more goals than a couple of teams have at this point in the season. Poiron with the puck. She'll play it off the boards. It'll get picked up there by Vickers, but Vickers had Williams all over her. 5 seconds left to go in the period. Puck will be cleared out to center. That should pretty much do it for period number 1 as the horn sounds. And we'll take the first intermission with the Northern Subway Selects leading it by a score of 1-0. All right, I don't think we're going to get shots on goal here. I'll see if I can get them off of the online scoring. We'll see if we can get that off of there. And if we do get them, then we will let you know about them after we take the break. We are going to take a bit of a break. We'll come back, get you ready for the second period in just a few minutes. You are watching Maritime Major Female Hockey League action here on Petter Sports and streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, a part of AO Live. Welcome back as we get ready for the start of the second period here between the Northern Subway Selects and the Cape Breton Lynx. Selects were outshot in that first period, 10-9, but were able to get the only goal of the period, courtesy of Kendall Dwaron. Dwaron getting her 15th goal, 21st point of the season. Brooke Williams with an assist. And so the Selects carry the 1-0 lead into this second period. We talked about the fact that the Selects have, to this point in the year, the most potent offense in the league, and of course some of that in part due to the big weekend that they had against the Fundy Kraken this past weekend, able to put up 35 goals over those two games. Obviously that somewhat does skew the statistics a little bit, but over the course of the year, we'll see if those numbers continue to hold up or if the old expression of regression to the norm. We do know that this Selects team does have a potent offense, certainly. As the second period gets underway. And with the puck here is Ava Landry bringing it into the Select zone for Cape Breton. Tried to make a drop pass. That was broken up with a nice play by Boyd. And now here comes Williams. Brooke Williams getting a step, coming in. Williams gets tripped up by McDonald, and that's going to lead to a penalty. Or will it lead to a penalty shot? No, just a penalty. I suppose somebody could make the argument that a penalty shot could have been called there, but with 25 seconds gone in the period, the Northern Subway Selects will get their second power play of the evening. Now, where did I put my pen? There it is. So, and we talked about how the Selects, with 12 power play goals already this season, this one coming just 25 seconds into the second period, and it is Olivia McDonald for tripping. Battle in the corner. Puck is worked free. Williams has it taken from her, but Williams able to get it back. The puck stopped a little bit on a patch of wet ice there. And sometimes the ice not drying completely works in one team's favor. Sometimes it works in another. That time it worked for the Selects. Here's Boyd with the puck behind the net now. She'll get it back to the line. Lexi McIntyre works it back down low. Comes back to the line again. McIntyre plays it across the near side. Stepping in is LeBlanc. She'll play it over to Dwaron. Dwaron across, looking to go back door with it there. And tied up just a little bit there was Boyd. Looked like it was McInnes, or sorry, that was Paul, who had Boyd all tangled up there. 56 seconds left to go in the penalty. 6 of the 9 skaters on the ice were all in the corner there. Puck comes back to the line. LeBlanc tried to work it back down low. That was intercepted and will be launched down the ice. 43 seconds left to go in the power play. Pass ahead, fanned on by, can't see the number there. I think it was McIntyre. Now the puck cleared down the ice. That's going to be an icing call against Northern Subway Selects with 26 seconds left in the penalty. And so the faceoff will come all the way back down into the Northern zone. Just 26 seconds left to go in the power play. Just under 2 minutes gone here in the first period. Beaten in taking the draw against, I believe that's Vickers. Both number 7s in on that faceoff. Selects get the puck into the zone, but it's turned over and sent right back out again. LeBlanc back to get it. LeBlanc turns and works her way back up the far boards, then runs out of room, so has to turn back and plays it over to the near side. But winning the race to that puck was Landry, getting there just ahead of McIntyre. Now Beaton Gets across the red line. Puck comes to McIntyre. She gets it ahead. Not able to get the puck in deep there was McLean. And now bringing the puck forward here is Ross. Ross stepping in. Ross takes it all the way down low, throws it towards the front of the net. Puck is deflected, comes all the way back to the line, held in at the point there by Jean. Comes around to the near side. McInnes gets to it. She'll play it up the boards. Held in there, now picked up by Morrow. Morrow goes around behind the net with the puck. Lost control of it, got it back. Now around to the near side. It'll be sent back around by Gabriel for the Lynx. We are back to 5-on-5. Trying to work the puck back deep is Murray. It's picked up by McInnes. McInnes plays it back up the wall. Murray knocks that down. Now Murray trying to come away from the boards. Got a partial shot away. Didn't have much on it. Now a clearing attempt knocked down by Maya McDonald. McDonald trying to get herself into a shooting position. Not able to. Cremo will get the puck out to center. And hustling back to get on it is Jean. Jean, long lead pass up for Boyd. Lacey Boyd makes a couple of nice moves. Gets the shot off. Puck goes up high into the air and ends up going over the glass and out of play. And we'll get a stoppage with 3:55 gone here in period number 2. Face off will be inside the Cape Breton Lynx zone. And now it's going to move from the far side of the ice over to the near side. So to the right of the Cape Breton Lynx goaltender. Draws one back to the line. There's a shot from the point taken by Boyle. Glove down by Cameron and then flipped over into the corner. As a second puck has come onto the ice there. Didn't think we were playing two pucks tonight, but if you've ever been in a hockey practice where you end up playing two pucks, it's quite the game. But I don't. And there's a shot from the line, and Carly Boyle. I think Cameron was screened on that one, but Carly Boyle takes advantage, and it's now 2-0 Selects. 4:26 into the second period. And for Boyle, that is... Oh, I'll get that fixed up in just a second here, folks. Sorry, I got to find the right. For Boyle, that is her first goal, second point of the season. Lacey Boyd with an assist there, and the Lynx score right back. And I was looking down, writing down the information about the previous goal. I didn't see what happened, but it looks like Kennedy Vickers is the one who scored. So the two goals coming 11 seconds apart. 4:32 and then 4:43. Olivia McDonald with the assist. So for Kennedy Vickers, that is her fourth goal, 7th point of the season. And as we mentioned, Olivia McDonald with the lone assist on that one. There's a shot that's deflected. It goes just wide. So again, those two goals 11 seconds apart. Carly Boyle, her first goal, second point, assisted by Lacey Boyd. There was a second assist on that. I didn't catch it though because the second assist was being announced just after the goal was scored, and it was a little too loud to hear that second assist. And that goal that was scored while the first goal was being announced was Kennedy Vickers' 4th goal, 7th point of the season, assisted by Olivia McDonald 11 seconds later at 4:43. So it's now 2-1. There we go. Now shows 2-1. And gives me a chance to once again use the disclaimer that if the score on your screen does not match what you know the score to actually be, it's just because I haven't been able to hit the button yet. Now here comes a chance for Emerson McDonald following up on the play. There's Emerson McDonald with another chance, but that one also blocked. Couple of nice saves there by Cameron. One on McDonald, the other one on, I believe it was Dwaron, who was following up on the play. 6:45 gone here, second period. Dwaron gets the puck back, throws it into the crowd in front. It comes all the way through to the far boards, to the line, held in at the point there by Fitt, who works it back down low. Getting to it there is Chisholm Beaton. She plays it up the boards. Fitt back on it, gets it back down into the corner. Gabriel going after it, but Williams gets there first. Brooke Williams tied up along the boards in the corner. Puck comes free. There's a chance, and that one goes off of Cameron and then all the way around and out to center ice. Delayed penalty coming up against Cape Breton. And roughing is the indication, and it looks like it's going to be Rylan Gabriel. So the Selects get their 3rd power play of the game. And we talked about playing with fire when it comes to this Northern Subway Select power play. You give them too many chances, they are going to make you pay for it. This penalty coming with 7:24 gone. Puck is cleared out to center. Played back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc goes to play it ahead, but that's intercepted by Landry. Now in behind the Select net, coming out from behind the net was Beaton. She's able to play it ahead. Here comes Ailey Glenn. Glenn able to get through the D. Glenn with a chance, and a big save made by Cameron. A huge save there on the partial breakaway. She did have a breakaway for about the last 3 strides of it. 1:15 still to go in the penalty. Puck is dumped down the ice by McClellan. Back to get it is Jean. Jean plays it off the boards. That'll be picked up momentarily by Lawand, but she has it stolen from her by Dwaron. Now at the far boards, Williams plays it back as the Selects hemmed in their own zone here on this power play. Lynx doing a good job forcing the play. Now trying to dump it in was Karis Ross. It was knocked down, but Boyd comes in. Go over to Dwaron. What a save by the goaltender, Cameron. My goodness, that was a beautiful save. Now here's Ross with the puck. She plays it down for LeBlanc, or for Boyd, rather. Boyd gets tied up along the wall. 16 seconds left in the penalty. Puck is worked free. It comes back to the line. Karis Ross holds it in. Works it down. Coming into the middle of the ice. There's a shot from Dwaron, and the save made again by Cameron. And she'll hang on for another face-off. 5 seconds left in the Select power play. They lead it 2-1. And some great pressure by the Selects here on the power play. They haven't been able to convert yet on their 3 chances. But we talked about it. When you have 12 power play goals over 7 games, that is a power play that, as the opponent, you cannot afford to give them too many chances. There's a chance just after the power play ended, and Maya McDonald with a good opportunity there, but again, Elsa Cameron stands tall. And if not for Elsa Cameron in this game, we're talking about a scoreline that is vastly different from the 2-1 line that we see on the scoreboard right now. Bouncing puck. Able to find it is Olivia McDonald. She'll bring it out to center. She's got Cremo with her. McDonald elects to shoot. Kerr makes the glove save and hangs on. So we'll get a stoppage with 10:22 left to go here in the second period. Again, we don't have a shot clock visible to us, so we have to wait till the end of the period to get official shots. But I would have to say that's only the second, maybe third shot. There, that might have been the third shot right there. Maybe fourth, because there was the goal as well. Faced by Kerr in this period, while at the other end of the ice, Cameron's faced probably 9 or 10, maybe even more. Another shot, but that one was blocked this time. Now McIntyre works the puck ahead. Maya McDonald couldn't find it in her feet. Back to get it is Emerson McDonald. And we're going to get a penalty as interference is going to go against... Looks like it's going to be Lexi McIntyre who goes off for the interference. It is Lexi McIntyre, and so the Lynx will get their third power play of the game, this coming at 11:11 of the second period, with Lexi McIntyre in the box for interference. So a chance here for the Lynx to possibly tie up the game. Olivia McDonald goes to make a D-to-D pass. That's broken up. Now here comes a chance. Coming in all alone. There's a shot and a huge save made by Cameron as Haley Rose McLean was denied on the breakaway. Olivia McDonald put the puck right onto McLean's stick, and McLean made her way through but could not put it past Elsa Cameron. As Cameron has frozen the chances of the Selects many times tonight. Yeah, Elsa, yeah, I do. You see what I did there? Yeah, okay. I promise that's the only Frozen reference I will make all night tonight. I promise. As that puck is dumped down the ice, Cameron steers it over to the far corner. It'll be picked up there by McClellan. Gets it to the middle of the ice to Cremo, but Cremo had that bounce off her stick, and then Brooke Williams able to send it back deep into the Cape Breton zone. 1:13 and counting left to go in the power play. Here's Cremo with the puck. She fans on her pass attempt. Fortunately for her, Chisholm Beaton was right there behind her. And bringing the puck up the ice is Alexis Chisholm Beaton. Takes it all the way down behind the Selects net, puts it out front. There's a shot for Gabriel. That goes off a leg and into the corner, picked up there by Paul. Paul plays it back to the line. Alexis Chisholm Beaton shot into the traffic in front, doesn't get all the way through, and ending up with the puck. Is that Ailey Glenn or is that Murray? I can't quite tell if that's an 8 or a 9. As I look on the bench, I see 9 is here, so that must be 8. So that would have been Ailey Glenn. Here's Glenn with the puck again. Glenn coming out. Glenn with a shot. Save made again by Cameron. And the puck ends up over towards the far side. Clearing attempt knocked down there by Boyd. Second chance to get it out by Chisholm Beaton. Again knocked down by Boyd. As we're down to 17 seconds left in the penalty. Boyd able to get the steal again. She's got Dwaron in front of the net. Boyd comes out, takes a shot, puts it off the outside of the net. The crowd sitting right around me thought that went in, but it went off the outside of the net. The twine definitely rippled. Unfortunately for the Selects, it rippled because the puck went along the wrong side of the twine. Down into the northern zone, we're back to even strength. Just over 7.5 left to go here. Second period, 2-1 the score in favor of the hometown Northern Selects. As Boyle took her player into the boards. That was Connors. 4 players battling along the end wall. And as has been the theme many times tonight, the Selects win the battle. And out they come. There's Boyd. She'll gain the red line and then dump it in. Puck comes right towards the front of the net. It'll be cleared away from there and sent back down the length of the ice. It'll be picked up there by LeBlanc before it reaches the goal line. LeBlanc gets it ahead to Maya McDonald. She plays it forward to Murray. Now coming the other way with it is Lawand. Lawand working along the near side wall. Lawan plays it over to the far corner rather. Ellsworth gets to it there. She's tied up by Emerson McDonald. And now LeBlanc will get it around to the near side. Pass ahead for Maya McDonald. She gets it out to Emerson McDonald. McDonald, though, gets tied up with Olivia McDonald. As McDonald passed to McDonald, and then McDonald tied up McDonald to get the puck away from McDonald. I wish I was making this up. Here's LeBlanc with a shot. That gets blocked by McDonald. Go figure. There's only 3 McDonalds in the game. They're all on the ice right now, and they're all heavily involved in the play. Puck comes back to the line. McIntyre trying to get away from Briand. McIntyre does get a shot off. And again, Cameron coming up huge. Now coming out from the wall, Glenn loses her footing, plays it back to McIntyre. McIntyre comes near side with it for LeBlanc. LeBlanc's shot is blocked by Cremo, and it deflects out to center. Cremo will head off on a change as the puck is brought back in again by McIntyre. McIntyre has to circle back as she gets lost her lane because Chisholm Beaton was doing a good job of tying things up. 5.5 minutes left to go here, second period. Glenn plays it back to the line for Ross. Ross trying to work her way around Brienne, takes the puck all the way down low, has it knocked off her stick. Beaton will pick it up, plays it back. There's a shot that's deflected and goes wide. Now Dwaron in the corner. She'll come out of the corner with the puck, has it knocked off her stick, and that's going to be a penalty as Dwaron was held up, which is part of why she lost control of the puck and had it knocked off her stick. So with 5:07 left to go in the second period, the Selects will go to their 4th power play of the night, holding the call, and Olivia McDonald is the one who has gone off. So the Selects with a 4th power play here tonight. They are 0 for 3. But you get the feeling that the power play goal is coming. That one's cleared down the length of the ice. LeBlanc back to get it. Being watched by Vickers. LeBlanc had that pass get beyond just about everybody. Getting a stick on it at least momentarily was McClellan, but then the Selects get it back. There's a chance. That goes wide. Comes up the wall. LeBlanc holds it in, uses the boards to try to get it down to Williams. Williams overskates the puck. And now Boyd sends it down low. It'll be knocked down at the line by Boyle. Now coming away from the boards, Williams backhand chance, or Dwaron rather, with a backhand chance. Boyd now behind the net with the puck. She'll play it back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc with a shot. That's blocked. Puck comes. And there's a shot and a goal as Carly Boyle gets her second. And the power play does strike. It's now 3-1. It was a matter of time. It took the 4th power play opportunity before the Selects were finally able to convert one. And for Carly Boyle, her second of the game extends the lead to 3-1. She made it a 2-goal game to make it 2-0. She makes it a 2-goal game again, making it 3-1 here with this one on the power play. Brooke Williams gets her second assist. Lily LeBlanc also with an assist on that goal at 15:52 to again make it a 3-1 scoreline. Now there's a chance in front, but the puck goes through the feet of McLean as she tried the one-timer. Now Beaton plays it back to the line. Shot blocked. Puck ends up right on the stick of Morrow. And Morrow's shot saved by Cameron, and she'll hang on for a face-off. 3:12 left to go here. Second period, 3-1 now. And are we getting a penalty? Yes, we are. And it's going to go against Cape Breton for hooking. And it looks like it is Alexis Chisholm Beaton. So the Selects after scoring their first power play goal of the game on their fourth opportunity, will now get a fifth chance here with a hooking penalty taken by Alexis Chisholm-Beaton. And so the select power play goes back to work, and now we're going to have an extended 5-on-3 as Boyle, who's scored 2 goals, draws a body checking penalty, and it's going to be Olivia McDonald going off for her 3rd penalty of the game. And so this a golden opportunity for the Northern Subway Selects to extend this lead. 1 minute and 48 seconds of 5-on-3 for the Selects. Here's LeBlanc with the puck. She'll play it down across for Brooke Williams near side. Williams coming to the middle of the ice. Works her way down towards the corner, loses control of the puck. Boyd is in there. It's kicked free. Doiron couldn't quite get a stick on it. The Lynx are able to clear it down. 1:23 left to go in the 5-on-3. Pass ahead for Boyd. Boyd and Gabriel both were there, so no icing. That one will go down the length of the ice. Kerr will settle it there and give it to Boyle. Carly Boyle, who has 2 goals in this game, gets it ahead to Lacey Boyd. Boyd able to get it into the zone, but it's sent right back down the length of the ice by McClellan. 52 seconds left in the 5-on-3. As the Lynx are doing a great job here on this 5-on-3 penalty kill. Now here comes LeBlanc in across the line. She'll carry the puck down all the way towards the corner, then tried to get a pass away, but her stick was tied up just a little bit. Now coming over to help out is Boyd. Or sorry, that was McLean, and McLean able to get the shot through Cameron. And the power play strikes for a second time, and they'll still have 41 seconds left of 5-on-4 as Haley Rose McLean makes it now a 4-1 game. That's the second power play goal in as many chances after they started 0 for 3. And like I said, still more than 40 seconds left with which to work on this power play. Vickers able to dump the puck down the ice. 30 seconds left to go in the power play, 90 seconds left in the period. Here come the Selects. Pass across for McLean, the most recent goal scorer. McLean's goal assisted by Beaton. So again, that's Haley Rose McLean assisted by Jenna Beaton. And for McLean, just give me a second here. I will find that information for you. For McLean, that is... Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? There she is. That is her 10th goal and 16th point of the season. We're back to 5-on-5. 53.7 seconds left in the period. So again, Hallie Rose McLean, her 10th goal and 16th point, assisted by Jenna Beaton on the power play at 18-19. 35 seconds left to go in the second period. Selects leading it now by 3. Puck comes out to center. Picked up by Maya McDonald. Her pass goes off the skate of her intended target. That was Reese Murray. Now hustling back on the puck is Ross. Ross plays it around to the near side. 13 seconds left in the period. Murray works it up the wall to Maya McDonald. And as they battle along the near side boards, that will do it for period number 2. 4 goals scored in that period, 3 by the Selects, 1 by the Cape Breton Lynx, which came just 11 seconds after the first of the Selects goals in that period. But when you put all of that together with the 1 goal that was scored in the first, we have, after 40 minutes of play, the score: Selects 4, Lynx 1. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, get you ready for the start of the third period in just a few minutes. You are watching Maritime Major Female Hockey League action here on Petter Sports and streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. Welcome back. As we get ready for the start of the third period, we have an update on the scoring in that second goal for the Selects, the one scored by the first one of the two scored by Carly Boyle. We knew that Lacey Boyd had the first assist, and there was a second assist that we didn't catch. It was Brooke Williams getting that helper. So Brooke Williams now with 3 assists on the night, not 2 as I said earlier. So running down all of the scoring, at 15:02 of the first period, it was Kendall Dwaron with Brooke Williams assisting. I also had the time slightly wrong on the Selects goal. That was at 4:26 that Carly Boyle scored, followed by with assist to Lacey Boyd and Brooke Williams. That was followed 17 seconds later, not 11 seconds later. My apologies. Kennedy Vickers getting a goal assisted by Olivia McDonald. Then a pair of power play goals to round out the scoring. Carly Boyle's second of the game, assisted by Brooke Williams and Lily LeBlanc. That came at 15:52 on the power play. Then at 18:19 on the power play, Hallie Rose McLean, assisted by Jenna Beaton. And again, that was a power play goal at 18:19 to put the score line to 4-1, which is where it is now as we go into the third period. And I realize I missed hitting one button. And there it is. Now we're in the third period. So now you are all up to date on all of the scoring here. The out-of-town scoreboard in the Maritime Major Female Hockey League, there is none. This is the only game in the league tonight. Other out-of-town scores that you may be interested from Minnesota, we're not going to talk about that. We're also not going to talk about 47 pitches and then a starter getting pulled, because we're just not. Anyway, I've been checking up on things in between periods, and yeah. As we get ready for the start of the third period here, Selects carrying a 4-1 lead, looking to maintain their unbeaten record in the still relatively young 2023-24 Maritime Major Female Hockey League season. This is the 8th game for the Selects, the 9th game for the Lynx. Selects looking to go to 8-0-1. And now we're going to have a bit of a pause to let the ice dry a little bit more, which I think is a wise move after we had some issues in the early stages of the second period, where the puck seemed to catch a few times and slow right down, and in one case even come to a complete stop, where it ended up working heavily in the Selects' favor. Didn't result in a goal at that point, but it did create a scoring chance. According to what I saw on the game sheet, shots in the second period were 10-5 for the Selects, so the two-period total is 19-15. It felt like a lot more than 10 shots faced by Cameron. It felt like she faced closer to 15 or even 20 shots in that second period. But to be fair to those guys down in the penalty box area, they're the ones who have to try to judge the shots. And sometimes from that angle, it's hard to tell that a shot got all the way through or wasn't going to go wide, or all those sorts of issues and concerns. All right, now we are ready to go, and the third period has begun. And Kendall Dwaron, who has one of the goals tonight, coming in. Dwaron makes a move, lost control of the puck. Following up was Emerson McDonald. She couldn't get a shot through as there was quite a bit of traffic in front of the net there. Now Emerson McDonald has the puck back again. It stops dead in a wet spot. Brooke Williams comes in to pick up. As this line now with a bit of a different look, as Lacey Boyd is usually the third forward on that line with Williams and Dwaron, but instead it's Emerson McDonald out there with them. And it looks like Boyd is going to be on a line with Maya McDonald and Kate Morrow. Just seeing how players are. And then there's a puck sticking again, as it didn't allow Landry to get quite as good of a shot away as she would have hoped. So while it was wise to wait for a moment before starting the period, perhaps we should have waited another moment or two longer. Although that's always a hard thing to judge. You don't want the players just standing around, but at the same time, you want the ice to be playable. And that's as there the puck stops dead right in front of the net. Very dangerous chance for Cape Breton coming out of that puck stopping dead. As we've played a minute and a half here, and the ice still having a character of its own in this game. There's a shot that was blocked. The shot coming off of the stick of Anna Lawand. Now here come the Selects as Glenn will get the puck down the ice. It'll go around the boards all the way into the far corner. McClellan is on it there. She'll reverse the field and get it behind the net to Gabriel. Gabriel able to play it forward for, I believe, that was Briand. And now the puck in neutral ice picked up there by McIntyre. Lexi McIntyre plays it across. And there's another situation where the puck just stopped dead and resulted in a turnover at least momentarily, but the Lynx not able to get a good shot away. And I know the argument is, well, both teams have to play with the same conditions. That's fine. Both teams do have to play with the same conditions. But the fact of the matter is, conditions in an indoor game, the condition of the playing surface should not, in and of itself, be a factor, as we're going to get a penalty against the Lynx behind the play. Cross-checking is the indication, and it's Olivia McDonald who's going to get a penalty again. Or no, it's going to go against the Selects. The Selects had the puck when the arm went up, and they still had the puck for a good few seconds before the whistle blew, which is why I thought it was going against Cape Breton. But at 3:01 of the third period, Carly Boyle, who's been on the score sheet twice for a pair of goals tonight, now goes onto the score sheet for a penalty that the Lynx will have their fourth power play of the evening. There's a pass, goes all the way across the far side. Shot, save made by Kerr, and she'll hang on for a faceoff. And again, that puck slowed down on its way to McClellan, and so McClellan had to wait an extra half second, which gave Kerr extra time to get across. So that time, the wet ice actually helped the Selects a little bit in helping their goalie have more time to get across the ice. And let me be clear, I am not complaining about the condition of the ice here at Antigonish Arena. The fact of the matter is, normally in this league they put 15 minutes up. There's a shot that goes wide. They put 15 minutes up on the clock for an intermission. For whatever reason, they are not doing that tonight, so the ice isn't being given the time to dry that it normally would. Here's Kendall Dwaron coming in, and another nice save made by Cameron. 1 minute left to go in the penalty. So it's not the Zamboni driver, it's not the condition of the ice, it's the fact that the time is not being given that normally would be for the intermission to last as long as it normally would. As bringing the puck up is Lexi McIntyre. She's able to kill off a bit of time there. And now here, coming the other way, is McClellan with the puck. McClellan dumps it in, goes off of Kerr and over into the far corner. After it there is Landry. Landry's tied up by Williams. Coming in to help out is Vickers. Vickers will get the puck back to the line. McInnes will send it around the boards. LeBlanc gets to it first, leaves it there, but Vickers able to pick up the loose puck. 7 seconds left in the penalty. Played across to the far side. And Williams will fire it out to center as the penalty comes to an end. And the Selects get the puck down into the Cape Breton zone. Just over 5 minutes gone here, third period. Still a 3-goal lead for the Selects. Coming out to the middle of the ice, here's McLean. She scored the goal that made it 4-1. McLean back on the puck again, plays it back to the line for Fit. Fit tried to work it back down the wall. It came back to her. Now Fit gets it over to Emerson McDonald. She'll go and get it in the end boards. McDonald comes out, plays it off the wall, back to the line for Boyle. Boyle sends it down low. McLean ties up her person. Now there's a chance coming out in front with it was Glenn, but Cameron able to close that door. Now Glenn gets the puck back, comes to the middle of the ice, fires a shot, save made, rebound is there, and not able to get it tucked underneath Cameron. But play goes on as the puck ends up at the far wall. Gets to the line, Emerson McDonald holding it in there. Now it's knocked away from her and comes out to center. Selects get possession, however, as it comes back to Boyle. She'll play it ahead, deflected down by Glenn. And back to get it is Chisholm Beaton. Alexis Chisholm Beaton out from behind her net. Pass goes right onto the stick of Maya McDonald. She tried to make a move around the defender, but ended up losing the puck in the process. And now they battle along the near side wall. 6.5 minutes gone in the third period. Getting it behind her own net is Lawand. Lawand able to play it ahead to Cremo. Cremo looking to get a pass forward for Briand, but not able to connect. Finally, the puck is dumped in by Lawand. Cremo gets to it just ahead of Ross, but coming back hard and back checking was Murray, who created the possession for the Selects. Now Murray chases down the loose puck at the wall. She plays it down the boards. Olivia McDonald will get to it there. She'll play it around to the near side. And looking to clear the zone was Gabriel, but she lost control of the puck. Williams can't get it under control enough to make a pass. She has to chase it down in the corner. Now Brooke Williams working it back up the boards. Sends it down into the corner, trying to do a give and go. It does come back to Williams, and her shot is steered aside. May have gotten all the way through to Cameron, but it looked like it might have been blocked before reaching all the way to the Lynx goaltender. Now with the puck is Boyd. Boyd into the far face-off circle, fires a shot that goes wide as the Selects keeping the play very much hemmed in the Cape Breton zone here, getting into the middle stages of this third period. Lynx not able to clear as the Selects are winning battles left, right, and center. Here's Boyd with the puck again. Selects have made multiple line changes, and now we're going to get a penalty against the Lynx as a bit of a pitchfork trip from Geneva Marshall, excuse me. And so the Selects, who have scored twice out of 6 chances on the power play, will get a 7th extra player situation in this game. This one coming with 12:02 left to go in the third period. And a chance to break this game open. Take a 3-goal lead and make it 4 if they can score with the power play. Puck is tied up along the wall. Referee yelling at them to move it. 5 players in there in the battle. Now 6 as the Lynx are doing a great job of tying the puck up. Finally it comes free and the Lynx have won that battle and get it out and down the length of the ice. Kerr waiting for it there. She sets it up for, I believe that's, I want to say that that's McIntyre. The back of the jersey tucked up almost all the way into the pants, so I couldn't quite see, but I now do see it is McIntyre that was. And now coming out with the puck and working her way ahead is Ailey Glenn. Glenn has the puck knocked off her stick by McClellan. Glenn able to win it back, though. She'll take it down below the goal line, in behind the net. McClellan able to rubber into the boards and get the puck herself. Gets it as far as the line. Boyle holds it in. Now Boyle trying to poke it forward. McClellan gets a stick on it, but Boyle able to keep the puck onside. Getting onto it is Lawand. She can't clear as Williams knocks that down. Still 43 seconds left in the power play. Williams trying to cut to the middle of the ice. Has the puck knocked away from her. And Alexis Chisholm Beaton goes to clear it, but it takes a Selects bounce off of a stanchion. And there's a chance for Dwaron. Her shot is steered away. Puck comes back to the line, sent back down low. Bringing the puck up high again is Dwaron. She'll come to the middle of the ice. Dwaron makes a move, fires a shot, save made. Boyd gets the puck. She'll give it back to Dwaron. 16 seconds left in the power play. Played back to the line for Boyle. Boyle drops it back off to Dwaron. Dwaron into the high slot. She'll play it across to the far side for Fit. Fit works it down low. 5 seconds left for the extra skater. Here's Dwaron back on the puck again. Tries a sharp angle shot. Goes off of Cameron. And the player out of the penalty box. The pass trying to spring Marshall as she did get out of the box, but the net result ends up being an offside as we pass the midway point of the third period. So the face-off will be in neutral ice, 9:49 and counting. Or not counting right at the moment, though. 9:49 left to go here in the third period. Select still leading it by 3. Most of the scoring coming in the second period. 1 goal in the first, 4 of the 5 goals in this game in the second. Ross plays it around to the far side. Emerson McDonald will get it ahead for Morrow. Morrow had it taken from her in neutral ice, and we're going to get a stoppage for a hand pass. Is that what was indicated? I gotta confess, I didn't see the signal. I think what was signaled was a hand pass. 9:23 now remaining in the third period. Selects with a 3-goal lead, trying to secure their 8th consecutive undefeated game to start this regular season. I know there are those who believe you don't mention a streak while it's in progress like that, but the fact of the matter is, I don't believe in broadcasters' jinx. I believe in telling the story that's happening, and part of the story that's happening is the Lynx looking, or the Selects looking to get their 8th consecutive undefeated game to start the season. Pass over to the near side. McInnes with the puck. She looks up, now gets it ahead. That pass ends up going off of a leg, ended up momentarily with Connors, but then the Selects are able to steal it back. Now it bounces out to Marshall. Marshall has it knocked off her stick. Good back check there by Jean. Back to get it is Ross. Ross pass ends up going through the intended target of Beaton, and the Lynx are back on the puck. Pass forward. Here coming in across the line is Paul. Paul looking to get a shot away. Doesn't get much on that, but the puck then does end up on the stick of Landry. She'll play it back to the line. There's a shot from the point by McDonald. I don't think that got all the way through to Kerr before it was directed wide. Now below the goal line, Beaton trying to get free. Paul able to get the steal there. Gets it to the front of the net. There's a chance and a big save made by Kerr to keep it a 3-goal game with 7:48 left to go. Beaton gets the puck out to center. Has a good chance there for the Lynx, but Kerr able to stand tall. Vickers couldn't get a shot through. Cremo does. The save made by Kerr, and she'll cover up and hang on for a face-off. 7:29 now remaining in the third period. These two teams, these two franchises, of course, quite familiar with each other, having both been in this league for several years and have met in playoff matches more than once, including last season. They met in the league in the Nova Scotia semifinals. Here's a chance, and they're putting it off the post is Brooke Williams. Another chance, and this time Cameron makes the save. Williams was able to beat Cameron far side, but couldn't beat the iron as well. Glorious opportunity there, but just not able to tuck it inside the post. Puck is wrapped around the boards. Picked up now by Williams. Williams takes it down to the corner, sends it behind the net. Comes up high, now all the way to the line. LeBlanc with a shot. That's steered aside by Cameron. Now Williams gets it back, plays it to the line for LeBlanc. LeBlanc bobbles it, but was able to recover before the puck left the zone. Fired a shot, it went wide. Picked up now by Boyd. Boyd has it knocked off her stick, but it ends up with McIntyre. Lexi McIntyre takes it all the way behind the net, goes around the net. Now she'll carry the puck all the way back to the top of the zone, has it knocked off her stick and has to come back out to center. But McIntyre not slowing down at all. She'll bring the puck right back in again, gives it over to Boyd. Just over 6 minutes left to go here, third period. Boyd tries to get the puck to the front of the net. It does get there, but nobody on the Selects could get a shot away. Now following up, here's Morrow. Morrow will play it back to the line. Puck not able to be held in as Fit couldn't maintain control. She plays it across for Boyle. Boyle just timed that perfectly as Murray was coming out as Boyle went in. Boyle ends up getting a shot away. That's steered aside by Cameron. 5:45 now left to go here, third period. Played down the wall. Emerson McDonald lets it go through to Murray. Reese Murray gets away from Vickers. Murray still with the puck. Now plays it back to the line for Boyle. Boyle with a shot. That goes wide. Stepping up from her position at the point is Fit. Fit works it down. That gets beyond Morrow. It ends up going around to Murray instead. Murray back to the line for Fit. Fit steps in, gets a shot away. Looking far side and getting a piece of that with her blocker was Cameron. As the Selects continue to put a lot of pressure here on the Lynx. As we get to the last 5 minutes of the third period, Emerson McDonald plays the puck ahead. That is too many, as there were 6 out there clearly. Officials missed that one. But to be fair, overall I'd say the officials have officiated this game pretty well, but they did miss that one. McDonald and McDonald were working their way in. This time it wasn't McDonald who broke it up. It was one of the other defenders for Cape Breton coming in and getting a shot away. Backhand was Marshall. And now the Selects back on the puck, and here comes Boyd. She'll drop it off for Glenn. Glenn stepping in. Glenn's shot. That's deflected into the far corner. Boyd and Glenn both going after it, as is Ross. Now coming out with the puck for the Lynx. I believe that was Cremo. No, that was not Cremo. Rather, that was Connors. Connors now not able to keep the puck in the zone. Having to back up and get to it is McClellan. McClellan plays it off the boards. It's picked up there by Paul. Paul brings it in across the line, but has her stick knocked out of her hand. 3:45 left to go. Nice move there by McIntyre to get away from the pressure of Landry. McIntyre still with the puck as she moves her way ahead. A couple of nice moves there by the Northern Subway Select defender. Ends up getting a shot away, and Bobby Orr's the goal. Maybe not the significance of the famous Bobby Orr goal, but it looked very similar as Lexi McDonald ends up in the air as Lexi McIntyre ends up in the air as she is able to tuck the puck past Cameron and make it 5-1 with just under 3.5 minutes left. 3:29 if we're being real picky about it. Lexi McIntyre, that is her first goal and 5th point of the season. Oh, sorry, folks. There we go. Let's find there we are. So Lexi McIntyre with her first goal, 5th point of the season, the goal coming unassisted. And I didn't catch the exact time, but it was somewhere around 16:40 or so. As the Selects look to add even more here. 5-1 now the score. 2:45 left to go. Puck is knocked down by LeBlanc. She goes to play it back in deep. It ends up going off of Briand. Now LeBlanc gets it back, fires a shot, and she scores! Lily LeBlanc will get her 2nd point of the game. 2:32 remaining on the clock with this one going in. And for Lily LeBlanc, that is her 7th goal and 9th point of the season. Her 2nd point on the night, her 7th goal and 9th point on the season. I believe this will be an unassisted goal as well. Oh, they give an assist to Kendall Dwaron. and an assist to Carly Boyle. So I thought LeBlanc got the puck away from an Antigonish or from a Cape Breton player. Excuse me. We're in Antigonish, and the Selects are the home team. I thought she got the puck away from a Lynx player, but apparently not. And now there's a stoppage as Cameron, who really deserves a better fate than a 6-1 scoreline. This 6-1 scoreline, somebody might look at that and go, oh, gee, Cameron gave up 6 goals. But Cameron has played a very good game tonight for the Cape Breton Lynx. She's made a lot of very good saves. It's just this offense for the Selects is so deep, so high-powered, that I think a lot of goalies are going to see their games against the Selects be games where their numbers end up not quite being where they want them to be. As this Selects team looking to make a 3rd consecutive trip to the SO Cup. They played in the SO Cup in the spring of 22 when it was held. Where was it held? It was held in Okotoks. It was supposed to be held in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, but it was held in Okotoks, Alberta. And the Prince Albert Bears were still the host team. That was, of course, a COVID change to the hosting. Then they went to Prince Albert, Saskatchewan last year, as the Prince Albert Bears did host that one. And this year, the SO Cup in Vernon, BC, and the Selects would love to have a 3rd consecutive trip to Western Canada. As we get to the final minute of this game. And the Selects certainly right now, although ask the Eastern Stars about that, as the Eastern Stars, we're going to get another penalty here. Interference is the call. It's going to go against the Selects, I believe, number 5, Emerson McDonald. Yes, it is Emerson McDonald who takes that penalty. So the Lynx will finish the game with the power play, unless, of course, they score in this last 46 seconds, or another penalty gets called. But as I was saying, the Eastern Stars, they're off to an 8-0 start. So they might be a team that might have something to say about the Selects making a 3rd straight trip to an SO Cup next spring. 27 seconds left in the 3rd period. 5-goal game favoring the Northern Subway Selects. Centering pass goes off the stick of Landry. And the Selects will fire it down the length of the ice. And that should pretty much do it. 4 seconds left. Back to get the puck is McClellan. And that does bring this game to an end. Another convincing victory for the Northern Subway Selects as they put another 6th spot on the board. It actually brings their goal scored average per game down a little this year. That's how well their offense has been going. But their defense remains at 1 goal against per game. They had given up 7 goals in 7 games coming into tonight. They've now given up 8 goals in 8 games after tonight. So the goals against remains at 1.0 as a team. That's going to do it for us here tonight from Antigonish Arena. Our next Selects broadcast, they're still working out a couple of things on the schedule, so we will let you know in more detail when exactly that will be. Our next broadcast overall will be Friday night from the Rath Eastland Community Center in Truro, when we bring you Fundy Thunder action from the Nova Scotia Under-16 Major or AAA Hockey League. Until then, this is Michael Petter saying, may your skates always be sharp, may your shots always hit the top shelf. Final score one last time. The Northern Subway Selects improved to 7-0-1 with a 6-1 victory over the Cape Breton Lynx. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday night.